Subject matter suitable only for an adult audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to This Show Sucks, my friends, here on ThisShowSucks.com. I am your host, your illustrious, glorious host, Brass Kane. We've got a good show for you tonight. Why in the hell am I doing this in this accent? We have got
there's three people from North Carolina here.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to do the whole preacher voice thing, but I'd fail at that miserably. We got a good show for you guys tonight. We're doing our end of the world pre-rapture party show. We got ourselves a fine-ass round table tonight. We've got, of course, Jessica Kane. We've got George Leahy. We've got two special guests tonight. We got Tony Phillips and Pat Albright, both very big celebrities on Facebook. How you guys all doing tonight?
I'm craptacular. I called dibs on the Crystal Cathedral. Fuck all y'all, it's mine. Sorry.
I got dibs on Kentucky. I got moonshine and incense ever.
Sounds awesome. I have no idea. Yeah, she cut out, so I'm nodding, I'm smiling, I'm going to just go with it. Tonight, yes, we're going to be talking about the rapture, the end of the world, the whole Harold Camping deal from Family Radio. Some of you, or maybe all of you, know Harold Camping from Family Radio has predicted that the world will come to an end, or at least the rapture will begin 6 p.m. Saturday, May 21st of this year. And they've been putting up billboards everywhere, doing radio announcements, have been interviewed for blogs and I guess magazines. It's basically all over the place. If you haven't heard about it, then I have no idea why the fuck you're in our chat room. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that, whether we believe it or not. We've got our four atheists on the show, which would be myself, Jess, George, and Tony.
We just converted him 5 minutes ago.
Tony just actually confirmed that he was an atheist 5 minutes ago. He wasn't even sure, which is, it's a miracle. Hallelujah. And then, of course, we have our token Christian, Pat Albright, on tonight, who, from what we understand, we were talking to her before the show started, and Pat, you don't really sound very Christian. How Christian are you?
Not very.
Ooh, we can convert her.
I was raised Southern Baptist. I've come to realize that I'm pretty much probably agnostic more than anything.
Okay.
She's halfway there.
We'll get her. We'll get her.
Working miracles.
So, yeah, we wanted to discuss among all of us. We had another Christian on coming on the show, but her microphone was getting messed up, and so we decided to have her step out until a future show.
We smoked grass.
But we'll see if we can have her on again. So, what do you guys all think about the whole end of... I guess we could start out with the basics. Do you guys believe that tomorrow the world will end at 6 p.m.?
I hope so. I hope
Obviously not, or we wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, hey, George, high five. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
We're still here.
Yeah, actually...
I mean, if we actually thought it was going to end tomorrow, we wouldn't be doing a radio show about it right now.
No.
I'd be out fucking or something.
My ass would hurt right now.
Yeah, I would have already flown to North Carolina. So
no, it's not going to happen. From a Christian standpoint, no, it's not going to happen.
okay, well,
So what do you?
yeah, from a Christian standpoint, what do you believe will happen tomorrow, or when do you believe the end of the world will happen, will occur?
Well, not so much the end of the world, but the rapture.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to speak from the point of view of what I was raised. And what I was raised is in the Bible, and if you read the Bible and you take the Bible as a whole, it will come in a twinkling of an eye. Jesus will come like a thief in the night. There is no predetermined date on it. So no man should be trying to predict it.
So is that like is that like, you know, a slight to your religion that somebody's claiming to be Christian and then claiming that they know when it's going to happen when supposedly only God knows when that's going to happen?
Yeah, actually, a lot of Christians are angry because of it. I mean, this guy has a following, just like the Hellbop comic people. He has a following that's pretty much to that extent. But as far as Christians as whole, I don't. They know that this guy's full of crap. He's totally full of shit, and he shouldn't be even speaking for the Christian society.
Well, this guy actually predicted back in 1994 that the world was going to end. He also said after the world didn't end that he got his math wrong. And which is really funny because the guy used to have the profession of being an engineer. So his profession primarily consisted of working with math, and yet he got his math wrong about the end of the world. So
that's why he became a preacher.
Because you don't count.
What I wanted to know is like, okay, this has been predicted 11 times before, and obviously hasn't happened. So the next day, what do these people do?
They go back to the Salvation Army and pick up all the stuff they did.
The end of time has
They're
been
probably all rich.
My bad.
say that again, Tony?
I mean, did they just wake up and go, "Oops, my bad"? To like, you know, all their followers? I don't know.
I'm actually I'm curious as to how Harold Camping is going to play this, because I mean, he's either doing one of two things. He either knows that this is not going to happen whatsoever, and he's doing this for publicity, or he really believes this, and I don't know. If he really believes this, I don't know how the hell he's gonna scramble to keep his followers after this shit.
Well, see, here's the thing that gets me is all of these people believe it, and they're like, oh, the Hellbop they were really good for the economy, those Hellbop people. They bought all brand new bunk beds, they bought brand new clothes, they bought brand new Nikes, they went out and bought Kool-Aid, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, Salvation Army gets them and gets to redonate them. Yeah, so they were really good for the environment.
So what you're saying, Jess, is that suicide cults are really good for the economy.
Absolutely. They go out and spend a whole bunch of money, and then they don't drain anything back out. And then, you know, one hole, and they all fit.
George.
You know, strike a match.
George, what were you going to say? George.
Well, I think it's all about money, man. He's, you know, if he tells his people that the world's going to end on Saturday, why wouldn't they go ahead and donate all the money they have?
But what you see? Okay, that brings up another question. If people are, why would people want to donate to their church if the world is going to end? Because what are they going to use it for if the world truly ends on tomorrow at 6 p.m.?
I'd spend all my money.
Because if you don't donate enough money, you don't get wings in heaven.
Seriously?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go. I don't know.
They're going to use it to buy chicken wings.
Bacon lube.
There you
go. So Tony, you are now a confirmed atheist. I guess. What did you consider yourself before you were confirmed? Like 20 minutes ago.
I really just didn't care, didn't think about it. But now that I know what I am, I feel really good.
Do you? Is it kind of like?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
it's kind of liberating.
So this is the second time you come out of the closet?
Well, yeah, yeah, it is.
I think we could talk Tony into doing anything.
He'd streak across the campus of UNC for $1.
$1 to watch it.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm still wondering how he's going to. How do you guys think he's gonna try to pick all of this up? Because, I mean, I can't imagine, and I know that there probably are going to be people who will do this, but I can't imagine a lot of people will want to stick around after, he's wrong like twice.
Well, unless they have a mass suicide, and then there is no, hey, I was wrong, because everyone else is just gone.
Yeah, and
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid first.
Here's what I think on that. Okay, the guy's probably he's older than dirt already.
Very true.
He's been around since Jesus was a baby. So he's probably going to, 3 minutes after 6, he's probably going to off himself. Make it look like the rapture happened.
Like jack off?
And he was the only one that was special enough to go.
There you go.
I mean,
well, it's interesting is that I read an article of his that CNN it was a CNN blog, but I guess it's considered legitimate. They did an interview with him, and he said some interesting shit. He said that people who are preparing for this have to humble themselves before God, and I'm not sure if he said this is what they're going to do or just use this as an example, but it seemed like he was saying that everybody had to climb into a like a burlap sack or whatever, which kind of rings odd and reminds me of the serial killers going on around New York and killing people in burlap sacks. But yeah, he's saying that everybody needs to climb into a burlap sack or some shit, just as a way to humble themselves before God, and then sit and wait for the rapture to come. So it sounds like they're all sitting around in their church in paper bags or some shit and just waiting for the end to come. And that doesn't sound too far off from a suicide cult, It's like
I bet you $1 they've got somebody with some fertilizer ready to Timothy McVeigh that church.
I don't know. That sounds.
Or they're waiting for trash day.
I think what he's wanting them to do, what he's telling them to do by putting on the burlap sacks, is that his way of saying, you need to go ahead and give me all your worldly goods.
Yeah.
Go ahead and send me your money and all your worldly goods.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to need them, and I feel like he's a con artist, and it's kind of sad too that a lot of people who are following him, come Sunday and Monday, I'm pretty sure we're going to find out that there's a lot of people who have committed suicide.
Well, I mean, even if he said, hey, it's the apocalypse, come put on your burlap sack and sit in the rectory, I love that word, rectory, with me, and there's refreshments afterwards. Wouldn't you be fucking suspicious if you're sitting there in your magical burlap sack?
If you were a believer of a guy in a church who said the end of the world is coming next Saturday, you got to climb into a burlap sack and all that stuff. If you're already a believer of his, more than likely you're already brainwashed enough to the point that you're probably ruining the gene pool. So yeah, they're probably already too far gone. I mean, if they're out there, handing out leaflets, I guess, they're putting up billboards and all that. They're already in fact, actually,
They sound like Mormons.
I contacted...
Well,
Go ahead, Tony.
If this is about, worldly goods, then, I just got a vision that the world ends July 23rd, so just go ahead and send me all your shit.
It doesn't sound like the Mormons. You have to wear these magical underwear, and you have to go and hand out all these leaflets, and give us all your money, and soak your dick, and... Seriously?
Yeah. Actually, I...
are you alone in the bag? Or do you get to have company in with you?
I think you're alone in the bag. I don't think it's something where you can like fondle somebody while waiting for Jesus to come.
I'm just gonna sit there, get drunk, and jerk off, and wait for it then.
Well, here's another question: do the bags go over your head or like over your tits and ass? Because if it's over your head and everyone else is naked, that's a little awkward.
No.
Your tits and ass and everyone can see, then that's awkward too. Because you're all gonna die. Why not just have a massive fucking orgy?
Pat, what were you saying?
It's a three-legged race in heaven.
Three-legged race in heaven.
Well, I actually tried to contact some of these people who believed in it. I got a hold of a few people. First of all, I sent an email to Harold Camping and to Family Radio. I have that posted on the This Show Sucks group. And so on. So, I've got proof that I've done this. We never heard back from them, so... Which is, not really that shocking. I also talked to about 2 or 3 other supposed believers in the end of the world coming tomorrow. 2 of them declined. And one of them tried to refer me to his brother, and which I told him I'm not interested in talking to your brother. I'm interested in talking to you. And he pretty much declined as well. So unfortunately, we don't really have any. I really wanted to have some end of the world believers on the show tonight. That would have just been just fucking awesome.
I like how I referred you to his brother.
It's like this. My mother and my sister are born-again Christians. Oh, yeah, I'm told I'm going to hell every day. But even they think this is a crock.
Well, that actually, that brings up a question for me. I know, Pat, you said that it's supposed to be like Jesus coming in a thief and you're not going to ever know. But if it actually ever really happened, would you guys ever really believe that it was the end of the world? Because, the way it is these days, if Jesus were to actually come back, unless he was shooting lightning out of his fingers... do you think anyone would really believe that he was Jesus? Or do you think they would just lock him up in a padded cell?
Now, if he had the lightning bolts coming out of his fingers, I think they would believe. Otherwise, his ass would be in a padded cell.
Right.
But,
and that kind of makes me wonder if there are really, truly believers of Christianity, out of faith, or is it out of fear?
A lot of it's fear.
Oh, it's fear, yeah.
It is definitely fear-driven.
Well, here's the thing. I was a Christian for a long time. Don't tell anybody, I'll fucking kill you.
It'll just be between you and me, don't worry.
And 1,040 of my closest friends and family. And I was the worst Christian in the world, because the only reason I was a Christian is because I was afraid to say that I wasn't one, because I was afraid I'd go to hell. That was my entire upbringing is A, you go to hell for lying. B, you only go to church during weddings and funerals. You don't pray at Easter. You don't ever go to church. That's it. You don't say goddamn, which I did a lot. I swore profusely. I had butt sex, which is non-procreative sex, which means I'm going to burn anyway. What the hell's the difference? I didn't believe that there was a heaven or hell, but I was afraid to say there wasn't, just in case I was wrong. So I wasn't really a Christian. I was kind of an agnostic for a long time. And then, I came to my own realization that, dude, how can everybody be right? Heaven would have to be enormous. And, the Buddhists and the Catholics and the Baptists and all this other things say that they're right and they're going to heaven, but everyone agrees that only one religion is going to heaven anyway. So heaven would have to be teeny tiny and hell would have to be huge, like the size of the earth. And there's no map, so there can't be a heaven, which means I'm an atheist, so fuck all y'all.
Yeah, fuck all y'all.
There's going to be a lot of pissed off people.
Yeah, I just pissed off every religion, didn't I?
I'm just talking about when they die.
I want the churches. I'm going to turn them into strip clubs. I really am.
Oh, that would be hot.
It would, like the Christopher.
That would. None stripping. Oh yeah.
Okay. So here's a question before we go into to the intermission. What happens if the rapture does come tomorrow at 6 p.m.? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to go to my neighbor's house and knock on the door and see if they're home.
I don't think I'd know one from or the other.
I'm
playing poker tomorrow at 5, so.
Oh, George, you're going to hell before we all get there.
Well, see, that's the thing. They say if the rapture comes, then everyone else dies in October anyway. So that means, we get 6 good months without the Christians and the preachers and everyone telling us we're going to hell, and we could just fucking send our asses off for 6 months? I'm up for that. Last 6 months.
Here's the thing with that, too. Here's the scary thing about these idiots that have predicted this. They are not going by revelations in the Bible. They have straight off and went to a different book in the Bible, and I'm not even sure which one they're using. But according to Revelations, which is supposed to be when the second coming of Christ and the Antichrist and all that occurs, according to Revelation, which is what most Christians go by, I just lost my train of thought here.
Bitch.
You can get lost in Revelation there. It's so confusing. But, I mean, there's supposed to be the 7 horsemen of the apocalypse.
4.
You're supposed to have 7 years of good and 7 years of bad. Mm-hmm. It's not the 6 months waiting period before everybody goes to hell. After the rapture, you're supposed to remain here in
eternal damnation, right?
7. Well, yeah, and you're supposed to beg to die. No one is supposed to die after the rapture.
Yeah, I don't see myself begging to die.
and then that's when you take the number of the beast. That's when you're condemned to hell.
I'm already way ahead of that one. So I think me having my corner office in the sodomy district, I think I'm good to go.
He even has a name badge made up. I'll post it on my page later.
I do. I work in the 7th circle of hell, which is the circle of self-flagellation and so on. Of course, that also brings in, to account, my really bad gas problem, too. Damn it, we need the rim shot. Where the hell is that rim shot?
I don't know. You haven't even used it. Hey, while we're at it, why don't we hell Satan on the break?
All right. We will be right back. And when we come back, we're going to punch a donkey in the twat.
Blood and fucking cold, wipe it with the fucking gold. Take the paint on my hand and you never fucking understand. It's in blood and bloody pins. Careful, Blake, you can't
I would like to talk to you about the good book.
I'm sorry, but I'm busy finding religion at fallenshirts.com. Fallenshirts.com has some really funny religious t-shirts, like the one that says I'm gay for Jesus, or Holy Shinto, Hail Santa, and the Church of Sodomy t-shirt.
That sounds like a very obscene website.
What does my t-shirt say right now?
Jesus loves you. I, however, think you're a twat.
Darling, can I speak with you for a moment?
Of course.
I was downloading free songs at fallenmind.com, and they made me want to do naughty things.
That sounds like dirty, disgusting devil music.
If you take me into the bedroom right now, I will let you shoot your man juice all over my face.
I love you at fallenmind.com.
Welcome back to This Show Sucks here on ThisShowSucks.com. I, of course, am your host, Bryce Kane, and got everybody here talking about the Rapture. And,
the Reverend Jody Griggs just joined our chat room.
Satanist. How you doing, Jody? So, yes, we are talking about Harold Camping, family radio, the Rapture, the supposed end of the world, supposed to be happening tomorrow, 6 p.m. And from what we understand, during the intermission, we heard that the time might have changed again, and it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like East Coast, New York, North Carolina, Florida time. I'm not really sure if that is like how accurate that is, because we got it from Facebook. So
I get all my news from Facebook.
yeah,
really.
so we're
Reliable.
not entirely sure how accurate that is. Then again, I don't think any of this is going to be that accurate. But George said that right now in where is it? It's 5:30?
In Chapman Islands, New Zealand, it is now like 5:16.
Okay, so after the show, the world will either probably come to an end or not.
And that's pretty appropriate, I think.
Hey, you can't be wrong, Bryce.
Where's the damn Chapman Islands at? Because I don't know.
New Zealand, which is over right by
I don't know,
Australia.
somewhere in New Zealand.
New Zealand is east, slightly east of Australia.
Is that where the Sperminator's from?
No, he's from Austria.
Oh. Well, it's close, right? That's where, like, Xena Warrior Princess was made at. I don't know why I know that.
No, Austria is very far north.
No, I'm at New Zealand. That's where they made Xena at, because I'm just stupid. I didn't know that. Stupid trivia. Hello.
Austria is where Arnold from.
Anyway,
They're all going to hell tomorrow at 6.
well, do we need to, like, praise Jesus and stuff? So we all don't die? Because, you know, I'm willing to praise George.
George is God. He's not Jesus.
Same difference.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost, blah, blah,
Exactly. Spectacles, belt, titty. Go!
Look, I say bring it on, bitches. I'm not praying to anybody.
Sodomites unite! We're all going to hell anyway. If you've ever swallowed, you're screwed.
Oh God, a little bit louder and you're going.
Yeah, I'm so... There's nothing that can save me.
I'm safe then.
Oh, you swallowed something, George. Have you sampled it?
Yeah, George, come on. You've been with a squirter before.
With what?
You've been with a squirter before.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know it counted for chick cum.
Swallowing is swallowing.
Oh, then I'm fucked too.
We're all fucked.
Hopefully in a good way.
This is heaven. There is no good fucking in heaven. In order to get to heaven, you have to have missionary sex that is not premarital, that is procreative. So there is no good sex in heaven.
Yeah, I couldn't do missionary all the time. Sometimes I just like to bend over and take it.
You guys can't look at each other if you're having sex in heaven. You can't enjoy it. It's just for procreation.
But I like to give
No,
blowjobs.
that's the thing. In heaven, you have to look at each other. It has to be missionary. You have to be facing each other. It has to be for procreative purposes.
So
you can close your eyes.
I can't swallow?
No.
Well, that sucks for you.
What's the point, you know?
Well, I'm just going by what the church's technical term for sodomy is. Anybody who commits sodomy does not go to heaven. So,
Well, I do it all the time.
But, I mean, by swallowing, you're not wasting semen, and isn't that what they say in the Bible? You can't waste it?
Waste not.
But it's also not, you're engaging in a sexual act that is not procreative, so technically that's sodomy.
They have both ways.
It's keeping him alive.
And
oral
sex is
have a
considered
threesome,
sodomy.
suck dick and spit it in a vagina?
Oral sex is considered sodomy.
That isn't an idea.
And your ass is going to get hit by lightning.
Blasphemer!
Giggity, giggity,
But it will be an excellent porno.
I do it too. If it's like, you can suck dick all you want, but it has to be procreative, I'll be like, okay, I need a vagina. I would go gay to continue to swallow. I was swallowing a little, I swear.
Wow. It's just like
Vaginas and penises, butt sex.
I don't know if the soundboard actually fits in the show, man. It's like it's got so much delay and always comes in at the wrong time.
And it never has a rim shot.
I know. You know, every time you say rim shot, I think of it licking an asshole. It's just...
I do too. I do too.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. God, I just did that in front of like 50 people.
12 people, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to get replayed.
And you can't take it back.
I can take it back.
Alright, so are we all dying or what?
I don't know. Let's ask God.
Yeah, I wonder what God has to say about all of this. Ooh, I think God is amongst us right now. Are you there, God? God?
Hello, mortals.
Aha. A little delay there. Hey, how you doing, God?
I am fucking righteous. How are you?
Well, we're down here kind of, some of us are quaking in our boots over whether the rapture is going to be coming tomorrow. Do you think you could settle that for us once and for all if it's going to happen or not?
Yeah, is it going to be like Santa Claus? Is he going to go from house to house taking all the good little Christians?
Well, let me just say this. It depends on what kind of mood I wake up in. If I get laid tonight, then you guys are safe. If I don't get a blowjob soon, this place is fucked.
So...
You know how hard it is to get a date? Being the almighty, all the women don't want to approach you. You know, oh, it's God. I'm scared of him. I don't want to go out with him.
Is that because
what I'm hearing this is that you need me to drive to where?
Is this because the whole Immaculate Conception thing? They're worried that they're going to get knocked up by God?
I think they'll forget I'll spine them when I'm done.
Or is it one of those deals when he blows his holy load, it like shoots through the back of their head? You wouldn't smoke, bitch!
That would be hot.
So God is Superman and a snuff addict.
Hey, we've had that conversation before. Superman could have never gotten Lois Lane pregnant. Anyway.
So...
Yes, it all depends on my mood tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to set up for a tech job.
So, who do you get to bang, anyways?
The Pope.
God, I can make who the fuck I want.
Well, okay. Tony, do you feel like banging God right now? Because we all would like to live.
I would be more than happy to help.
well, God, there you go.
Right?
Now you can get a blowjob.
I'm God. I should at least get a virgin, not some gay whore.
God, do you pitch or catch?
Oh, no.
Okay, so is there anything else you would like to tell us, God?
No, not really. Yeah, just send your virgins to heaven, care of God.
Should we send that by? Should we send that by FedEx or something or what?
Yeah, you better do it overnight. Pretty fucking quick.
Oh, and where in the world will you be starting this whole Rapture Armageddon thing tomorrow? Because we've been hearing conflicting stories of it's going to be at 6 p.m. It's going to be in New Zealand. starting there, and then we've heard that it's going to be Eastern time in the U.S. and so on. So if you decide to do this, where are you going to start?
We need you to draw us a picture. Are you going after Dave Monsterberg first or Ray Charland?
Well, really, I haven't picked a time, but I mean, Vegas is Sin City, so I have to start there.
So you're going to kill off, like, the cool places first.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but it's my job. I got to do it.
God, you're a cunt.
You're a dick.
Well, I know where both of you are going, huh?
Sweet. Just remember, you can take us after Bryce has an orgasm and he lands on me and smashes me.
Well, I don't think calling me a cunt or dick is a good way to get that done.
No, I've already got a corner office in hell. I'm set. You don't have to worry about me.
My chair is under his desk.
Yeah. We're good.
Right on.
We're good. Well, thank you for...
I don't want your stinky butt sex sticking up in it anyway.
You had me at butt sex. Alright, well, we thank you for talking to us, God. When we come back, we are going to sodomize Tony with a baby Jesus butt plug.
He has slept with more women than Hugh Hefner. And more men than Tom Cruise. The size of his penis makes Ron Jeremy cry every single morning. The secret ingredient in Viagra is his man juice. His Facebook statuses make porn stars blush. He is the horniest man in the world.
I don't always go to church. But when I do, I go to the churchofsodomy.com. Stay horny, my friends.
And we are back. We've got about 10 minutes. Welcome back to This Show Sucks here on thisshowsucks.com. Over the break, we're discussing our, I guess, well, Jess called it a bucket list. I wouldn't call it a bucket list, but
it's a hit list.
A list, a Deadpool, if you will. Who we would like to see raptured tomorrow.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, I would like to see him. I would love to see Pat Robertson raptured tomorrow.
Yeah, any TV evangelist, I think, should go.
Robert Tilton.
Yeah.
The thing about it is okay, they're not going.
No, but this is like wishful thinking here.
Billy Graham, go. But the rest of them, no.
Wait, why will Billy Graham go?
Billy Graham, I think he's done a lot to help a lot of people and humanity on its own, not just as a preacher, but just as a human being.
But isn't
well, if that's the case, Sally Struthers should go.
Isn't he like Isn't he like anti-gay though?
I don't know. Is he?
Well, he's Christian. Most Christians are, and most evangelists are.
But
I think anyone who's anti-homosexual should definitely go to heaven, just so I don't have to fucking deal with them when I die.
And they should do it tomorrow.
I'm not saying what their belief is right. I'm just saying that amongst all of them, I mean, he's done a lot less to hurt people than.
I don't know. I mean,
he's a lot less of a bastard than the.
Standing on the TV, telling little old ladies to give you the last $2 they got out of their Social Security checks, telling them they're going to hell for loving somebody, and then swallowing. I think those people should pretty much be nailed to a piece of lumber and set ablaze. That's just my.
But they need to go to heaven.
.02.
Amen.
They all need to go to fucking heaven. Just so I don't have to deal with their shit when I die.
If I had to pick a person,
the hell alone.
Well,
Shirley throat bitch.
Oh, Sarah Palin. She needs to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her too. Yeah.
Well, hell's got all the really cool people.
I'll wrap her ass in bacon if they'll take her.
That's a fucking waste of good bacon, man.
No, if you wrap her in bacon, I'll fuck her and then eat it.
Dude, you'd fuck her if she was covered with the Ebola virus.
He said that about Paris Hilton too.
Yeah. George, I need to call you on this one. Paris Hilton supposedly has herpes.
I posted that picture on George's wall. She's seen the herpes.
Someone broke into
her. I
her.
didn't see the herpes of Paris Hilton.
Someone had broke into her storage thing back a few years ago, and found Valtrex, which cures her, or which is taken for people by people who for herpes. So, do you still want to fuck Paris Hilton?
Can you get herpes from a blowjob?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. You guys suck.
Yeah.
Damn it. You're killing me here. Can I just jerk off on her then?
Snowball, yeah.
Yeah, give her a pearl necklace.
Not a snowball, but...
Pearl necklace.
So I just posted a picture of Paris Hilton's Valtrex prescription on George Leahy's wall. Run over there real quick and check it. If you're not there, friend him.
Oh man. So yeah, pretty soon I'm also going to create a T-shirt from FallenShirts.com. I'm going to create a T-shirt that says "I survived the rapture and all I got was AIDS."
AIDS or AIDS?
AIDS. Fuck it.
Because it's been 10 years and AIDS is funny, right?
AIDS is funny. AIDS is hilarious. It's.
According to South Park.
According to South Park, yes. I'm going by South Park rules.
Well, you always play South Park rules. What are you gonna play? Church rules? Fuck that.
I'm trying to think of what.
All right, so who else do you guys want to see go? Who else do you guys want to see go?
Well, like I was saying,
they created the low carb diet.
Atkins, he's already dead.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Like I was saying, all the good people are in hell. Sam Kinison, even though I'm not fond of his anti-gay stuff, he was a funny motherfucker. Jimi Hendrix. Of course, then there's Kurt Cobain. Shit, I got to deal with his ass. Okay, there's a flaw in my theory. Morrison, yeah. Who do you guys think are in hell right now?
Ooh, that's a good one.
In hell?
My dad.
And we got to deal with Hitler too. That sucks.
He's like a cool motherfucker as long as, you just gave him plenty of pot. Because you've never seen a serial killer go chopping up people if they were high. Weed's going to be in hell.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. My wife just said Hitler is cool.
Hey, I have posted before, think of all the good Hitler's done. And he did do some good, except for that little, mass thing.
Except for that little thing where he killed about 6 million people.
Exactly. He made the Autobahn. He created kindergarten. Trains ran on time. He got rid of a national deficit. His people were fed.
If you exclude that little genocide thing, it's all good.
He learned how to dig in trenches, He learned how to bake. It's just the little Holocaust thing you have to overlook.
And every outweighs that completely. Yeah, I get it.
He made the mini mustache cool.
Did he?
And it felt over.
I want to be the opposite of wherever Bob Seger is.
Oh, I want to be the opposite of wherever Bob Saget is.
Yeah,
Bob Saget's actually funny. And have you seen any of his stand-up?
Yeah.
But have you seen Full House? Everything he did stand up was he washed away by Full House.
Ugh.
He's actually a dirty motherfucker.
Wrong. I love playing the devil's advocate on here because no one else will really do it, and I really don't give two shits.
No, Bob.
Flee, bitches, flee.
Yeah, Bob Saget can suck it. Actually, there are some things that he's done that I thought were pretty funny, but he can.
But it always goes back to Full House.
Yeah, I think Full House has tainted his soul for all eternity.
I want to be wherever the hell Gallagher went.
I think he's actually still alive.
Cute? Who's Snooky Cute in the chat room? They're betting me on something I'm not really paying attention to. Is that Don Lexi?
Fuck.
Yeah.
You keep changing your fucking name.
Priority.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. That. Yes. That.
I want to take over. I want Hugh Hefner to die soon so I can take over the mansion.
Yeah, but then you got all those herpes-infested bunnies to deal with. And then you have to...
Yeah, but if we all got herpes, who cares?
That's true. But herpes are cool.
That's a valid point, yeah.
Captain Craptastic got butt herpes.
I'll refrain.
Screw you, hippie!
Screw you, hippie! Ugh.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we're all under the consensus of that the rapture is not coming tomorrow.
And the rapture's a good thing. We're under that, too. If it does come, it's a good thing.
Well, if everybody...
I'll pretend that I think it's coming.
if everybody
who's scared it's coming, I've got pills for that, so don't worry.
If everybody,
I think they should have played it up more like Christmas. Come on, they could have made a lot of money off this shit.
Oh, I'm sure they made a lot of money off of it already. Did they?
Somebody's making it. The old guy who was selling all this crap's making it.
Yeah. Well, I think anybody who is like Harold Camping and Family Radio, if those are the people that are going to heaven and through the rapture, hallelujah, bring it on. Praise Jesus, etc., etc.
You think those are the quintessential animals? Just to shamelessly drop that line.
No. They're the opposite. She's referring to a song that she's referring to a song that I'm writing currently. I'm not going to go into it right now, but I forgot. I got to plug this. Facebook. This is Bryce Kane. Facebook has fucked over my account. They have censored all my shit for A Fallen Mind, and I'm basically sick and fucking tired of it. So, if you guys want to get some of the really good updates for A Fallen Mind, we're talking about uncensored videos, artistic pictures that probably are going to include tits and ass, you know, just stuff like that. Basically, it's all going to be uncensored. Go to afallenmind.com and sign up for the alert list. It should be on the front page there. Go sign up like right now, because I'm going to be sending out some stuff pretty soon to people. But yeah, I'm not going to be updating on Facebook much anymore because they can fucking suck it. They're a bunch of fucking bastards. Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much it for the show. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. I want to thank my guests, Pat Albright and Tony Phillips, Jessica, my wife, and the voice of God, George Leahy. Ray Charland is going in for surgery next Friday, so keep him in your thoughts. Kim is not feeling really well, so keep her in your thoughts tonight. And we will be back next Friday for some more madness, mayhem, and general craptacular shit. So we are out of here. See you next Friday. Have a good night.
This Show Sucks is sponsored by FallenShirts.com. Music provided by the band A Fallen Mind at afallenmind.com. Please visit our sponsors so that this show can remain free. Thank you.